If you have fatty liver or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the good news is it's fully reversible. The liver is the only organ that can completely regenerate. And fatty liver, it's basically just a metabolic traffic jam. But once the traffic starts moving again, your body will metabolize the fat on your liver and get it back to full function. In this video, we'll go through the exact steps that you need to take to not just reverse it, but to do it quickly so you can start seeing changes within weeks. I'm Andrew Piniella, a certified nutrition and wellness coach, and on this channel, I discuss the most up-to-date and evidence-backed information on the topics of weight loss, metabolic health, and overall longevity. If you've ever felt confused or overwhelmed by the conflicting advice you hear around fatty liver disease, stick with me here because this is one of the most fixable metabolic conditions out there. So let's start with the real root cause. Fatty liver is driven by overconsumption of sugar, especially fructose and sucrose, which is 50% fructose. Here's why fructose is different. Unlike glucose, which can be used up by muscle and other tissues, fructose is almost exclusively sent to the liver. And it bypasses normal appetite control mechanisms like the hormone leptin. So you eat more, cravings increase, insulin resistance starts to go up, and excess energy gets stored as liver fat. There was even a controlled study that showed that liver fat went up significantly in just 7 days when they just increased fructose intake. That's how fast this process works. Now, this next section is really important. But before we get there, if you like evidence-backed science in a simple format like this, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Okay, super important point I want to make. Whole fruit is not the issue. Despite many fruits being high in fructose, fruits also come packaged with fiber, water, polyphenols and other antioxidants, and even key vitamins and minerals like vitamin C. The reason this is important is these things slow down fructose absorption and protect the liver. The real issue is industrialized sugar. Things like table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or concentrated fruit juices. Your gut can only safely process 4 to 5 grams of fructose at a time. After that, it all spills over into the liver. That's why liquids can be especially dangerous. And that brings us to the section on the biggest offenders. If you want to reverse fatty liver disease quickly, these need to go. Sugary drinks, first and foremost. That means soda, sweetened drinks, sports and energy drinks. These deliver massive fructose doses with almost zero feelings of fullness. The next group is fruit juices, even from natural fruit. This one surprises most people, but a glass of orange juice can contain the same amount of sugar as 4 to 6 oranges with none of the fiber. So your liver experiences it the same way it experiences soda. The last category that you want to avoid here is dried fruit. Things like dates, raisins, and prunes, they're basically concentrated sugar pellets. And even healthy versions, they spike liver fat when they're eaten regularly. The American Heart Association recommends keeping added sugar to somewhere between 25 to 36 grams per day. But if you have fatty liver, your goal is to make that as close to zero as possible, at least temporarily. One 8-week study showed that just by restricting sugar in the diet, there were major reductions in liver fat, even without restrictions of calories. That's how powerful this lever is. So while the groups we just went over are important to be mindful of, it's in your best interest to look at the label and avoid anything with added sugar. Now let's talk about what to add that'll help you reverse fatty liver. Protein is your secret weapon, especially in your first meal of the day. You should target 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Protein reduces sugar cravings naturally, it improves insulin sensitivity, and it just naturally decreases the amount that you eat. Put all that together and you have easier fat loss without willpower. And here's why that matters. Just a 5% reduction in body weight leads to significant drops in liver fat. At a 7% drop in body weight, some people see a complete resolution. Now let's talk about fat, because fat quality matters. Not all fats behave the same way when it comes to the liver. Saturated fat is particularly problematic when it's overconsumed. And one of the key nuances with saturated fat, especially for those out there that might have experimented with a carnivore diet, is that you don't want to be having the fat and carbohydrates together. This is one of the core misunderstandings that led saturated fat to become so demonized in the first place. In fact, some studies have even shown a correlation between increased saturated fat content and increased fatty liver, even without fructose. Personally, I think that's likely from saturated fat and carbohydrates causing this metabolic traffic jam, so the liver has to work on overdrive to process the carbohydrates. Regardless, it's in your best interest to try and limit or avoid things like processed meats or ice cream, and especially fried foods. Instead, if you're gonna consume saturated fat, your best bet is to try and get it from whole animal products, things like eggs or cheese or grass-fed meat. Now let's talk about some other fats that can definitely help you improve liver metabolism. Some of the best sources of fats for liver health are things like fatty fish and avocado and small amounts of nuts or olive oil. These fats can help improve insulin signaling and help lower inflammation. It's in your best interest to avoid all of the heavily refined or industrial produced fats. So the seed oils, the vegetable oils, even things like palm oil. Now here's a misconception that a lot of people trying to reverse fatty liver tend to get hung up on. You do not need to go full keto to reverse fatty liver. Yes, keto can work if you're choosing the right fats and calories are controlled. But the real priority is this: avoiding high glycemic carbohydrates. That means limiting things like white bread and white rice and breakfast cereals and fried foods and crackers and chips, and instead focusing on fiber-dense, slow-digesting carbohydrates. Rather than going full keto all the time, I've personally found with my clients, this approach tends to be a lot more sustainable. Now let's talk about some other lifestyle changes that can help you accelerate the recovery. Number one is removing alcohol. And this one might seem obvious, but if you have fatty liver disease, abstaining from alcohol completely is your best bet. Even small amounts of alcohol slow down the healing process. Number two is exercise. And the minimum effective dose that I recommend for clients based on the data out there is 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. That may be as simple as getting outside and walking for 30 minutes, 5 days per week. I also highly recommend resistance training at least 2 to 3 days per week. So that means doing some form of strength training, even if it's body weight. By focusing on some consistent zone 2 or moderate cardio and doing some resistance training, your liver enzymes should start improving within just a few weeks. And you do not need perfection here, just consistency. The last lifestyle input that plays a really big role in this is sleep. Now that may seem obvious, but getting at least 7 hours of quality sleep each night, that's the time when your body goes into a deep repair mode. So prioritize trying to get in bed and be in bed for 8+ hours to make sure you're sleeping for 7 of them. Now I want to be clear, the supplements we're about to go through are optional. They're not magic. This and everything else on the channel is not medical advice. So be sure to consult your practitioner or anybody else you're working with before you start taking some of these. The first supplement that has been shown to help reverse fatty liver is vitamin E. And the most effective dose looks to be about 800 IUs per day. Now this is only for advanced cases, so do not go out and just start taking vitamin D. Definitely discuss it with your doctor. The next supplement that's been shown to be really effective are omega-3 fatty acids, or fish oil. These have been shown to improve liver enzymes like ALT and AST, which ultimately over time help reverse liver fat. Another supplement I'll throw out there that looks promising but not conclusive is choline. And rather than supplementing with it, your best bet is to get it in some food sources. Things like eggs, seafood, grass-fed or A2 dairy, even things like sunflower seeds or cruciferous vegetables. Just remember, if you're gonna try some of these supplements, prioritize the food first. It's gonna play a much bigger role and have a bigger impact. Here's the big picture. Fatty liver doesn't happen overnight, but it does reverse pretty quickly if you make the right changes. If you don't, the danger is waiting, because fatty liver can progress to things like non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, otherwise known as NASH, fibrosis, cirrhosis, and even full-blown liver failure. When you intervene early and make the right changes, energy improves, blood markers stabilize, and your liver can regenerate fully. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel for more evidence-backed strategies that actually work. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you on the next video.